the situation. You're probably wondering what makes the perfect student unit manager for your college food service company. Well, then you came to the right place. By watching this video, you will learn how to find the best student unit manager. The key to finding your star employee is the interview. Let's meet our friends who will demonstrate what to look for when hiring a student unit manager.
Everyone meet Ricky. He is the Night Wagon hiring manager looking to find the perfect student unit manager for his open position. Let's take a look at the type of questions Ricky will be asking the applicants today. Here you can see the breakdown of the essential functions to work as a student unit manager, with supervision as 50% relevance to the job duty, training as 20% relevance to the job duty, and customer service as 30% relevance to the job duty.
How you doing?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. My mom keeps bugging me about getting a job, and I eat a lot of food, so why not work here, right? And, just trying to get paid, so.
Okay, before we get into anything about the pay, I just gotta ask you a couple standardized questions just so I can get to know you, see how you would react to certain situations. So, imagine that you're on the job and your employee comes to you with a complaint from a customer. Can you please describe the steps that you would take to handle the situation?
Well, usually when I work, I get a lot of complaints from customers, and they're very annoying. And, if somebody came up to me and told me about their complaining customers, you're just passing on the problem, and I just tell them to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore you. You might as well ignore them and just keep working.
That's it?
Yeah, basically.
Well, okay, one last thing. We need you to just fill out this questionnaire real quick just so we can...
I'm kind of in a rush. Can we do this another time? Can you call me?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
That's my number, right? And what's the pay again? I'm sorry.
We'll worry about that at a later time.
All right, man. All right. I'll see you.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Bro.
As you can see, Brian did not use the STAR technique at all. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and results. He appears to be evaluated by unsatisfactory on the situational question scoring key. Answer the question with irrelevant information by not describing a particular situation and avoiding the task. His action as to how he had previously handled a complaining customer was inappropriate, and although he never stated a result, it is evident that he was unsuccessful with his customer service skills. Brian did not even answer the job knowledge test, therefore was only measured by one assessment. He was unable to show any aptitude of being able to handle customer service. It seems that the only thing Brian cares about is getting a job because his mother wants him to.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Claudia.
How you doing?
Nice
I'm
to meet
Ricky.
you. I brought you a resume. You can check that out.
Oh wow, thank you. This is great. This is great. Okay, so first thing I want to get into some questions just so I know how you would handle certain situations on the job. So imagine that you're on the job and your employee comes to you with a complaint from a customer. Can you please describe the steps that you would take to handle the situation?
Yeah, absolutely. I would listen to what the employee had to say about the customer. If the customer is being outrageously rude to my employee, I would, take some steps to not reprimand, but say to the customer, you're being rude and unreasonable. At the same time, I would also listen to what the customer had to say. Maybe the customer was giving bad service, so, that's something I have to take up with my employee.
Okay.
Overall, I would, just listen to what the complaint is and try to rectify it the best I can.
Okay, that's great. That's great. One last thing, I need you to fill out this questionnaire right here just so we have some more info on you.
Sure, no problem. Thanks.
Claudia was able to demonstrate exactly what to do in an interview. She was an active job seeker with a good attitude. She brought an up-to-date resume, which was her first measure of assessment, answered with the STAR technique on a structured interview question, and fully responded to her third measure, which was the job knowledge test.
Hi, you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about graduation and how after May I'm going to be graduating. And although I'm going to the HR 5-year program for graduate school, I just don't see myself having time to hold this student unit manager position anymore. And I've been mentoring Claudia for about 3 months now, and between her performance review and her actual duties at work, I really feel like she might be ready to transition into my position. You really did pick a good candidate. What do you think?
Yeah, we're really sad to see you go, especially Claudia, because you were a great mentor to her. We knew she was a great candidate just because of how great her resume was, how well she did with the structured interview, and with the job knowledge test. So I knew she was a great fit from the start.
Yeah, you really did a good job.
Jen is graduating from Rutgers undergrad and is going to be a full-time master's student, but won't have the time to work at the Night Wagon. She was able to use Claudia's talent inventory to plan successfully for her replacement. Jen realized that between Ricky's assessment methods and Claudia's ability to supervise, it appears that Claudia will be promoted with the help of the Night Wagon's company forecasting.